What's going on, everyone? It's Maul, and today we are simulating the NBA playoffs now that we have all 8 teams in both conferences that made the playoffs. I was waiting for after the play-in because 2K is kind of stupid and doesn't have the play-in really properly in the playoffs thing on here, and the start today doesn't really work. So we went ahead and waited until that. Kenny did this as well, and I want to do it again. But what's wrong with Kenny's is that, like, I'm taking the Hawks, for example. 2K, for whatever reason, just does not care about updating shot tendency. So, for example, Jalen Johnson is a 90 overall, and he averaged like 22 this year. I don't think it's going to show you. But he averaged like 20-something, and his shot tendency is still like a 50. Nickeil Alexander-Walker averaged 20, and his shot tendency is like a 40. It's like, come on, dude. Even like 40 doesn't make sense because last year he averaged 9. But anyway, I went in and I changed some shot tendencies. I gave them, in fact, I feel like Jalen Johnson should probably be an 80. But yeah, I've gone to each team and kind of adjusted their shot tendencies because it's just so stupid. Like, I don't understand why, like, they could hire me and I could do this for them. Like, I literally, a few years ago, I actually came up with like an algorithm that like, that I forgot what it was, but like I was able to create a shot tendency for each player. I don't remember what I used. I think I did like, the shot attempts they had a year divided by something, I don't know, divided by the minutes they played or something like that. But if I can think of that, then 2K can think of that. Anyways, tangent. But I've updated a bunch of them, and yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. Yeah, get into it. So the first one is Hawks Knicks. This will also be like my predictions thing as well. I'll go ahead and predict each series. So Hawks Knicks. Hawks are a cool story. We kind of just talked about them. Jalen Johnson and Nickeil Alexander-Walker, they've been a really good story. But at the end of the day, this is their first time in the playoffs. I do think I would give the Knicks the upper hand in this series, just because they've been in the playoffs for a while now, and it might be time for them to make a next step. But I can also see the Hawks upsetting the Knicks, and then this might cause the Knicks to kind of blow the roster up. But yeah, this should be a cool series. I'm excited for it. As the Hawks win game 1, thanks to my shot tendency adjustments. Nickeil Alexander-Walker scores 25. They actually blew out the Knicks. Sorry, Knicks. In Kenny's video, the Knicks won a championship, so interesting stuff there. Jalen Johnson broke his left finger, though. That's the other thing. There's going to be injuries. And Jose Alvarado, oh my gosh, sheesh. I also didn't even go through everyone's. I should probably go to every team's. Can I do that? League info, team vital. Oh, there we go. Team. Why isn't team vitals so weird? Yeah. So we'll go ahead. I don't think they'd run a 10-man rotation or 9-man rotation. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that for each team. Lakers, they have Nick Smith Jr. Okay. That's the thing. I'm sorry. I'm a Rockets fan. These two are not touching the floor. they're not touching the floor. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. LeBron, you can play the 1 or I don't even know what their lineup has been. But yeah, they're not touching the floor. I apologize to all of our Lakers fans out there, but I am not allowing this. I am not allowing that to happen. What was that? Yes, they are not touching the floor. I apologize in advance. Bronny, you can get in there. Is this me screwing the Lakers? Kinda. But it's also me trying to be realistic. And I know for a fact that these two are not going to be ready. I've done my research. I know for a fact. Austin Reeves is out 4 to 6 weeks. Like, yeah. So this team's going to be kind of trash. So there's that. If the Rockets don't win this series, dude, I might rescind my, like, everything. Like, okay, Magic. Sure. Nuggets. Yeah, that's about how they run it. Pistons. Yeah. Raptors. Yeah. Rockets. Yeah. For I feel like Reed's gonna come off the bench. That's just my feeling. Why is Champagnie at 4 in this game? Does he play to 4? Am I tripping? Does Julian? I guess he does, because Castle's to 2. Why Why in my brain does Champagny play the 2? Yeah, it seems like every lineup is pretty much set, I would say. I kind of helped out the Lakers because they had freaking Ron Harper or whatever the dude was starting. Yeah, this looks pretty good to me. All right. Next, what was the next series? It was this one. Okay, so Raptors, Cavs. I'm a James Harden stan. I gotta go with the Cavs. I want to see Harden win a championship, even if it's not with my team. Second straight upset in the first round. D. Mitch drops 39, Harden drops 26, but Scotty Barnes 21, 50. And this is a very all-around game for the Raptors. They're gonna need that if they're going to advance. So next one is the Timberwolves and Nuggets. I think I'm going Nuggets here. The Nuggets, if they were smart, they would have gone down to the 4 seed and played the Rockets, but hey, they wanted to play Minnesota first. I'm going with the Nuggets here. Timberwolves obviously made the Western Conference Finals 2 years in a row, so it's very possible that they every single underseed? That's not a word. Every single lower seed has won game 1 so far. Yeah, it starts tomorrow, and I am very excited. Julius Randle drops 31 game 1. Jamal Murray drops 24. Next up, we have the Rockets and Lakers. I swear to God, if the Rockets lose this game, if they lose this series, I am going to throw a hissy fit. And of course, they lose game 1 by 14 points. LeBron drops 45. This is what the Lakers would need, by the way, to beat us. What? I'm a Rocket fan, obviously. What is this? What is Kevin? 17, 5 turnovers. They're double teaming him at half court again. My gosh. Magic or 76ers Magic or 76ers Celtics. Obviously, I'm going with the Celtics in this one. I don't even know if Joel Embiid is playing in this series. I think he's going to miss. I'm keeping him in the lineup because I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. But who knows? I'm going to Celtics. In fact, I think I'm taking the Celtics to make the finals in the East. That's who I think is going to make it. Tyrese Maxey drops 47. Where even is? Oh my gosh, Joel Embiid got injured. You can't make this up. 9 minutes in, he got injured. What's his injury? Sprained right knee. I guess I didn't even need to take him out because he got injured himself. He could still come back, but 1 to 2 weeks is a long time, and you're playing the 76ers. Next up is the Pistons and the Magic. I'm very upset that Magic are here. I really wanted this to be the Hornets. I felt like that was going to be such a fun series, but unfortunately the Magic won. I'm definitely going to Pistons here. Of course, Orlando takes game 1. Every time I talk down on a team, they end up winning. I feel like 2K probably likes the Magic more than how they actually are in real life, if I'm being real. Next up, Trailblazers, Spurs. I work in San Antonio. I cover the Spurs for a living. And this Spurs team is for real. They are a very, very good team. I don't know if 2K is going to respect that, but I know they respect Wembanyama. But I mean, even looking at Trailblazers, they beat them in three of the 5 positions. But I'm going with the Spurs here. And they actually win game 1. Wemby drops 31 and 12. Keldon Johnson, who's having a great season off the bench, had 16. De'Aaron Fox drops 15 and 5. And Jeremy Grant on this side, 27 points and nothing else. 2 blocks. Jaden Sharp 21 and 4. Denny, he did bad. Denny was another one where I updated his shot tendency because they had it at like a 60. The man averaged 24 a game, so I upped it to 80. So yeah. And then the last series is OKC, and as Mason Plumlee gets injured, Bismack Biyombo. Well, actually, put Carter Bryant in there. They need small formats anyway. This one is pretty simple. As a Rockets fan, I hope the Suns win, but I'm not holding my breath. What is going on? What is happening? All the lower seeds are winning. Devin Booker, 26, 2 and 5. Dylan Brooks, 26. Jordan Goodwin off the bench drops 16. Mark Williams, 12. Jalen Green continues his postseason struggles, even though he had a good game tonight. He had a very efficient 34? All right, now we're going to go a little faster. We're just going to simulate each game as Jalen Brunson got injured. Wow. Okay. Wow. Huh. I said that injuries were on. So now Jose and Jalen Brunson got injured. When did this even happen? Did this happen during practice? Oh, wow. Okay. This changes a lot. Because I don't think Tyler Kolek is going to be starting in the playoffs. Do they start Miles McBride at the 1? Huh. I mean, yeah, I mean, injuries happen. I mean, you know, so you gotta adjust. I guess Kolek would have to play to at least have some point guard minutes. I guess Miles McBride, OG would play a lot. Honestly, they could put freaking Josh Hart at the 1. Dang, they don't really have a ball. I mean, Miles McBride, I guess, is a ball handler, but you don't really think of him as a ball handler. Like, he only, I mean, three assists. He's not really, he's a shooting guard. He's a tiny ass shooting guard. Okay. Landry Shamet, 6'5". I don't know. Ooh, this is, okay. This might, okay. Oh, it's because they played their first game, or their next game, and they won game 2. Brunson drops 28 in 28 minutes, but then he got injured. That's tough, dude. That's tough. Okay. All right. Simulate, and Peyton Watson gets injured. Yeah, I mean, this is realistic. I mean, injuries happen. So, I mean, I don't want to take it away. This team's a little more stacked, so doesn't hurt them too much. Cleveland ends up taking game 2. This series is 1-1. Sorry, there's a lot going on. Triple double for Jokic, 43 for Ant. As the Lakers go up to what is my life? What is my life? As the Thunder take another game. What is my life? Tim Hardaway Jr. gets injured now. Oh man, they're gonna have. Oh yeah, they're making adjustments. Cam Johnson sucks, so they're taking his minutes away, and they're gonna start Julian Strother, who is averaging 5, but he's shooting 22% from the 3. I mean, Christian Brown is playing amazing. Yeah, he's shooting 74% from the field and 67% from 3. So yeah, put him in a starting lineup. I don't know about Julian Strother though. I guess they're just punishing him. Do you start Brucey Brown? This, you know, like they're playing Zeke Nnaji. That's crazy. I think they would lower this to 8-man. I don't think they want Zeke Nnaji to play. Interesting. So they're down 2-1. Okay, anything else interesting going on? Atlanta's up 2-1. This is not a 1-1. I'm ignoring the Rockets because they lost freaking game 2 by 19. So in real life, I am going to work and I'm being like, man, screw this team, bro. Screw this team. We can't even beat the freaking Luka Austin Reeves-less. What is Kevin Durant doing? 13 shots? 12? Aaron Holiday has the same amount of points as you, Kevin. Aaron Holiday. Like, in freaking Kenny's video, the Rockets made the finals. So that's why I'm like, what are you doing? He has 85 shots. Why aren't you shooting the ball, Kevin? Why aren't you shooting the ball? Okay. Yeah, I swear, if we go down... Okay, we win that game. Okay, cool. Let's get everything to game 3. Why don't we? Okay, so everyone's at game 4. So far, the only teams that could sweep are the Spurs and the Celtics, which both make sense in my mind. Detroit is now up 2-1. Cleveland's up 2-1. Atlanta's up 2-1. OKC's up 2-1. Minnesota's up 2-1. I've made adjustments for the Nuggets, and yeah, we're starting to go a little slower now. So Knicks Hawks. I'm going ahead and simulate that game, and Knicks knotted up at 2-2. Okay, Cat's gonna have to take over. Where did the third game go? Okay, Mikal Bridges. Okay. Tyler Kolek low-key's playing pretty well. Hit 10 points in 17 minutes. That's not bad. Miles McBride sucks. 0-6. Yikes. Game 4. Where is he? 28 points to 7. I mean, Tyler Kolek's looking a little better. I mean, he's averaging more assists. I think if I were them, I would probably start nothing. If I were them, I'll start Tyler Kolek at this point because he's just playing better than Miles McBride. I forgot Jordan Clarkson was here. He could low-key play to 1, but I think you'd rather have him as a backup. Yeah, I'm gonna start Tyler Kolek. Is that the smart decision? I mean, we'll see at this point. But I mean, from what I see, he's been playing pretty well. What's the next game? It is this one. So Cleveland, Toronto, and Toronto knots it up at 2-2. Okay. Evan Mobley has a great game. This is a 1-point game. Wow. 9 assists. James Harden has a good game, 29 and 12. What's the next one? Nuggets, Timberwolves. Can the Timberwolves go up 3-1. No, another series not up. Anthony Edwards is coming to play. 44 points, he had the fours. Call the fours. Io drops 19. But Jokic plays better. 43 points, 12 rebounds, 15 assists. Jamal Murray, 26 points. Christian Brown continues to play very well with 19. Cam Johnson has a nice bounce-back game. He's playing better than Strother, so I think at that point, I know they just benched Cam, but I think you kind of bring him back into the fold now, at least in my opinion. Okay. Next game is the Lakers, Rockets. Rockets, I swear, please, oh please don't go 3-1. Okay, we win, okay. So Şengün, 31, 5 steals. Kevin Durant, 28, finally shows up. And yeah, bad game for LeBron. Oh my gosh, 8, 4, and 8. Rui leads the team in scoring with 20. Yikes. Next up is Celtics. So the Celtics could sweep the Sixers here, and they... Oh my gosh, so many injuries. Oh my gosh. Jonathan Isaac. Oh, Austin Reeves. I'm leaving that the same. I don't trust it. And the 76ers win in overtime. So this is a very gutsy win by the Joel Embiid-less Sixers. So, cool. Next game is Pistons Magic. Something like that. Jaylen Brown, 1 to 2 weeks. Wow, that's huge. That's actually big. Wow. Who did they have? Did they have Peyton starting? Did I just... Wait, what? Who are they starting over him? Is it Derek White at the 1? I don't even know what happened there. But yeah, Jaylen Brown's out, so that means Jason Tatum has to step the heck up. He's averaging 29, so he's playing well. But yeah, that's a big blow. So Detroit goes up 3-1. Hopefully they can just end the season or end the series already. Kate Cunningham has a great game. Next game is Spurs Trailblazers. Spurs could sweep the Trailblazers, and they do. So for only team that's been swept is the Trailblazers. Scoot Henderson goes off for 32 though. So you have something there. He averaged 19 in the series. So at least you're being like, okay, at least Scoot Henderson could be a thing. And then D Fox drops 27. Good game for Wemby. How's Wemby doing? Wemby's averaging 26, 13.5, 5 assists, and 4 blocks on very good efficiency. So it seems like his one of my articles I wrote was the biggest questions for the Spurs going into the playoffs, and one of them was, can Wembanyama continue his dominance, regular season dominance? And according to this, in 4 games against the Trailblazers, he has done that. So shout out to him. Next game is Thunder Suns. And Suns, wow, Suns are putting up a fight. They won by 16 this game. Wow. Okay, Jalen Green's playing pretty well in the playoffs. 21 points on pretty good shooting. What's going on? OKC? AJ Mitchell drops 24. J-Dub 9. Wow, J-Dub is really underperforming. He's not even shooting the ball. He's only shot 7 shots. What's his shot tendency? 70? I probably should be higher. This next game is the Hawks and Knicks. This series is pretty interesting. And oh wow, Shea's out. Wow. Okay. And J-Dub's injured. Yeah, this... Wow. Huh. Okay. Wow. Sorry, I'm like at a loss. I'm trying to think what they would do. So I guess you had to start AJ Mitchell. J-Dub could low-key play to 1. But I think they're cool with AJ Mitchell here. Wow. Okay, that's a big one. Okay, so... Yeah, Hawks, Knicks... And the Hawks take care of business. Okay, the Hawks need to win this series. Without Brunson, like, they need to win that series. And then 2-2 here. This is a very competitive series. And Cleveland goes up 3-2. Great game from Donovan Mitchell. Jared Allen plays well too. And then yeah, Raptors did not. No one really played well there. Timberwolves, Nuggets. Nuggets could take control of the series here, and they don't. Minnesota wins another game. 31-6, 3 steals for Ant, 24 off the bench for Naz Reid. That's really the problem here for the Nuggets right now. I mean, Cam Johnson's not really playing that well again. Julian Strawther isn't really playing well either. I mean, all 3 of their small forwards are playing like trash. Christian Brown's playing very well, man. He's playing very well. I think they need to play him more. What's the next game? Rockets. Come on, Rockets, please. Please, for the love of God. Okay, we win game 5. Kevin Durant, 33. There you go. Finally. Tari Eason, 20. Let's go. Reed Shepherd, 19. Let's go. Okay. And then 76ers, Celtics could end the series here, and Joel Embiid's back, but it doesn't matter. It does. Ooh, 76ers. Okay, 76ers. They win this next game. Oops. So Paul George is stepping up, 24 points. Maxey had a really bad game, 16 and 9, only 10 shots. But yeah, the 76ers are staying alive, and Joel Embiid's coming back. Hey man. So I'm gonna throw Joel Embiid back in the fold. Kelly Oubre is mad for some reason. Why are you upset? What's going on, Kelly? You want to get traded? We're in the playoffs. I can't trade you. Okay. Anyway. What's the next one? Next one is Magic Pistons. Pistons could take care of business and eliminate the Magic, so they become the first team to move on. One by six. Wow. So goodbye. You. Next game is the Suns and Thunder. Shea is out, so the Suns could steal a game, and they do not. The Thunder come out. Chet Holmgren, 32. He's playing pretty well in this series. AJ Mitchell, starting in place of Shea, drops 17 and 5. Pretty good. J-Dub needs to step up, dude. 13 points without Shea. You need to be dropping 40. He was in foul trouble this game, but he's got to be stepping the heck up. Next one is Knicks Hawks. Hawks could eliminate the Knicks right here, and they do. So the Jalen Brunson-less Knicks run out of steam. I think they could probably blame this on Brunson getting injured, because I don't think anyone would have thought that they would win. Great game for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Great game for C.J. McCollum. Jalen Johnson is averaging 21, 9, 5 on pretty good splits. Jonathan Kuminga, off to mention, played well. Okay, next game is the Cavs-Raps. Cavaliers could eliminate the Raptors right here in Game 7, our first Game 7. Donovan Mitchell, another great game, 32 points, 24 and 12 for Jared Allen. But, I mean, the Raptors, man, everyone is getting involved. Look at this. The leading scorer had 18 points. Like, this team, like, they're doing it by committee. Jamal Shedd's averaging 11 in the playoffs. So, yeah, there's a Game 7 for you. Nuggets, Timberwolves, Kenda, Denver. Should I make adjustments for the Nuggets? I mean, I'm playing favoritism with them. But I mean, I don't even know what the adjustments to make at this point, you know? Like, no one's really playing well. Okay? And the Nuggets are eliminated. Wow. I mean, you got to give it to Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards single-handedly eliminated the Nuggets. He might be the MVP of the playoffs so far. Wow, bad game. Oh my gosh, an elimination game. Jokic goes 5 of 17 from the field. Only 17 points. I mean, this is a crazy stat line for anyone else, but for Jokic's sake, wow. But Jokic, I mean, out in the first round, man. What are the conversations like in Denver? This is they should not have lost this series. They should have played the Rockets in the first round. But instead, they win against the Spurs the last game of the season, and they continue to be in the 3 seed, and they play a really good Timberwolves team. So, yeah, what do you do in Denver? Is Adelman the answer? Who knows? Lakers Rockets. Can the Rockets close out the Lakers? They do. Okay, cool. Okay, I was panicking. The Lakers blow a 2-0 lead. Is this the last hurrah for LeBron James? He played incredible in this series. 31 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Is it time for LeBron to hang it up? Who knows? For the Rockets side, Kevin Durant finally woke up, so that's cool. He drops 30. I think he had 30 in 3 straight games, I would say. I think, right? Can I see the last 10 games? Recent games. Yeah, or basically 28, 33, and 30. So yeah, after 3 terrible games, he finally woke up. So cool. And without Shea, we could be playing Phoenix in the second round. What's happening? Sixers, Celtics. This is becoming. I'm a simcast this one. Oh God, pinch Nervin back. Kevin Durant to play through that. Mason Plumlee will leave you on the bench. Okay, this is an interesting one because I mean Joel is back, so the Sixers could force a game 7 here. A series that not a lot of people thought was the Sixers would have a chance in, and look at this. A game 7 here. Paul George drops 29. Paul George is the best player on the court right now. Maxey 28. I mean, these 3, I mean, we hadn't seen them play in a while, but they do. And then Tatum 19, 8, 17. Oh man, your haters are gonna be screaming at you, Jason. Ooh, if you lose this series. Ooh, okay. And then Thunder Suns, can the Thunder take care of business? No, we're going to game 7. Oh my gosh. 7-point win for the Suns. Devin Booker, Colin Gillespie. J-Dub, where are you? 10 points? J-Dub, you need to be shooting. You need to be shooting more, man. Do I up his shot tendency? Is that cheating? Like, I mean, do I up his shot tendency? Because like he needs to be shooting the ball. Like I don't know. Like Shai's out for 1 to 2 weeks. He's not coming back. I'm upping J-Dub's shot tendency. Oh, he is injured though, so I guess that makes sense. I'm upping his shot tendency. Wow. Okay, so we have 3 game 7s. First one is Raptors Cavs. Can James Harden finally play well in a game 7 elimination game? Let's see. It's a pretty competitive game so far. Cavs are dominating though. The Cavs are dominating and they obliterate. Oh my gosh, they won by 50 basically. Wow. Jalen Tyson 30 points. James Harden drops 29 and 8. Hey man, hey, shout out. And then the bye committee thing for the Raptors just didn't work this game. RJ Barrett dropped 18. He led them in scoring. Yeah. I mean, but I still think you consider this to be a successful season if you're a Raptors fan. I mean, getting the 5th seed, like that's good. Now we got, okay, Jalen, you have no excuse now. Jalen Williams is now completely healthy. He needs to play well. He's being clowned right now on Twitter. He's being clowned because he can't do it. I mean, he's shooting well too. He's shooting 57% from the field and 42% from 3. He just needs to shoot the ball. So hopefully now with 80 shot tendency, he can like actually do stuff. All right, game 7. Still no Jaylen Brown. Could the Sixers pull off the upset? This would be the first upset. No, I'm sorry, the Timberwolves was an upset. Oh my gosh. Are the Celtics going down? Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. The 76ers are pulling off an upset and defeating the Boston Celtics in the first round. Whoa. I literally had the Celtics in the finals. Jason Tatum, 22 points, 9 of 18 from the field. This is, if this happens in real life, the media is going to be ripping Jason Tatum apart. Because also, hey man, Jaylen Brown by himself got the Celtics to a 2 seed. Then Jaylen Brown goes down and you lose to the 7th seed, a play-in team, Jason Tatum. Oof. It is not going to be pretty. This is also a huge game. No Shea. Suns are fully healed. Health, you know what I'm trying to say. Can Jalen Williams get over his demons? He's not injured anymore either. Let's do it. I'm rooting for the Thunder because like I don't want them to go down, you know. Oh, but wow, this is a close game. Okay, up by 3, up by 4, 7. I think they're taking care of business now. Okay, looks like. Okay, so now the Phoenix Suns are eliminated. Oh wow, Chet Holmgren gets injured now. Chet Holmgren, 1 to 2 weeks. Wow, J-Dub finally shows up. I guess it was the shot tendency. But now he's going to have to, I mean, whew, okay, see, I mean, shoot. I did not mean to do that, but it's fine. So Chet and Shea are both out. Oh my goodness. Wow. Arguably their 2 best players are both out against the Rockets. As a Rockets fan, I am licking my lips. I am like, let's go. What lineup did they run? Did they just run Lou Dort? I guess they would start Lou Dort at this point, huh? Do you put J-Dub at the 4? I've always hated J-Dub at the 4. Like, I think Lou Dort slides to the 3, and you start him. I don't want Kenrich Williams starting. I'm sorry. I guess J-Dub would be going against Jabari at the 4, so I guess the matchup kind of works. I don't want Kenrich Williams playing that much minutes. Or you throw in Caruso. I don't want him playing any minutes. Actually, get him off the team. Right? He didn't need power 4 minutes though. I don't know when Shea's coming back. You need to check that. Shea. Yeah, he might be day to day. Yeah, he's day to day. So Shea might be back. He probably will be back. So that's a good sign for the Thunder. Not a good sign for me because I'm a Rockets fan. Okay, so looking at these second round matchups, I can see a world where this happens. The only one that's like way out of left field is the Celtics losing. I mean, that's bad. If they end up losing to the 76ers, that is bad. I don't know what Joel Embiid's like, what his status is. I feel like what we got is pretty realistic. I'm looking it up. Let's see. Rumor, blah, blah, blah. Can someone give me a straight answer? I hate when I look up someone's injury and it's just like, oh, well, this is blah, 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 blah. My gosh, just tell me the damn answer. Are preparing to begin the playoffs without their star center. At least to start the series. I think what we got was low-key kind of realistic because Joel Embiid got injured himself, missed the first few games, and then came back. I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine with that result because there is a possibility that Joel comes back. So I think I'm fine with that. So yeah, so 76ers move on to the second round. They're playing the Atlanta Hawks. We might be seeing a Philly. Unplug my headset. We might be seeing either Philly, or we are going to be seeing either Philly or Atlanta in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's crazy. So I think, okay, if these were what we had, I mean, I'm a Rockets fan, but I'm going OKC in this series. We have to take game one without Shea, though. We have to. I'm taking San Antonio against Minnesota, and then I'm taking Detroit over Cleveland, even though I would like my GOAT, James Harden, to have a shot at a championship. And over here, I mean, shoot. I mean, give me the... I like both of these teams. I mean, actually, I like the Hawks. Give me the Hawks. But yeah, two teams that people thought were going to represent the East are no longer in the game. Anyway, let's continue. So Timberwolves Spurs is the first matchup, and Spurs win game one. 30 for Fox, 22-12 and 5, 3 blocks, 3 steals for Wemby. Very good all-around game. Anthony Edwards drops 32. He's been playing very well this postseason run, but the Spurs win by 17. Next up is 76ers Hawks, and the Hawks win game one. Jalen Johnson drops 23. Maxey drops 22. See what happens when you adjust the shot tendency. The Hawks didn't do anything in Kenny's video because 2K just refuses to adjust anything. Rockets Thunder. I'm very curious how this series is gonna go without Shea and Chet. So, and OKC still wins. Okay, this might be the end of the road. Kevin 12. Well, Kevin's back. Kevin's back to Thunderstruck Kevin, where he can't do anything. Oh, 21 for Reed to lead the way. This is not good, guys. And now I think Shea's gonna be back for game two. He's day to day. Detroit wins game one over here. K drops 28 and 10. Jalen Duren 27 and 15. James Harden has a good game, 29 points. Dean Wade 16. What game's next? Timberwolves Spurs. Rudy Gobert. Was he playing? He was. But wow, the Timberwolves take a game in San Antonio. Wow. Okay. 28 points for Anthony Edwards. 24 for Wemby, but he was 8 of 17 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see, is this game next? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm just waiting for that Shea thing to come up, because once Shea's back, ugh. So Atlanta takes a 2-0 lead. I think this one's next. Shea's back, great. Great. And J-Dub's hot. Okay. Okay, now they're starting on a B. Great, we're definitely losing the series now. I think they have Lou Dort start. I don't think Kenrich Williams. I mean, if I was a Rockets, if I was really biased, I would have Kenrich Williams playing so much. But I'm not biased. What am I doing? Caruso will give him 14 minutes, and then Dort. I think they're fine with Dort. I mean, I'm sorry. I think they're fine with the, yeah, this. Okay. This is next game, right? Dang it, Shea. Can the Rockets steal one maybe? They can. Wow, with Shea. So we lose when they don't have Shea, but we win when they do have Shea. That doesn't make any sense. And this is, I mean, no one really had a great game. I mean, this was a pretty all-around effort. Why is Doe getting minutes? I need to lower Doe's minutes. Okay. And then Cleveland, Detroit. Lou Dort gets injured now. Wow. I mean, the injuries are piling up for this team. I'm just going to throw Alex Caruso in that starting lineup now. I think Aaron Wiggins would probably get the bulk of this now. And then Caruso drops 30. Yeah. Detroit, Cleveland. Detroit wins game 2. 47-5-5 for Cunningham. James Harden only 16, 6 of 11 from the field. I bring up James Harden a lot because he's notoriously a playoff choker. Minnesota takes a 2-1 lead over the Spurs. Wow. Okay. Steph Castle drops 26, but hey, Wemby only had 14 points and 1 block. And then Rudy Gobert had 15 points and 16 rebounds, like 7-8 from the field. Like, you know what I hadn't looked at a lot? Plus minus. Wemby had a +6. I mean, so he wasn't a problem. Ant had a +11. In fact, Rudy Gobert was a -5. So I don't know. Is this the next one? Hawks Sixers is first. And Philly takes the game. 37 for Maxey, 21 for Edgecombe. This is another Vicunity team, man. They hadn't had any huge performances. Houston. Oh wow. Okay. Joel Embiid gets injured, but this is so realistic because this is something that would happen during a Philadelphia 76ers playoff run. Joel Embiid would get a major injury. He wasn't even playing that well in the first place. He was only averaging 18 and 7. Man, we've already seen the end of Joel Embiid, dude. Anyway, Rockets win game 3. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What is happening? I guess the absence of Chet is really biting the Thunder. As Shea 25 and 7, but that's a bad game for him, honestly. And then Kevin, what? How did we win a game where Kevin has 5 points? What? What is going on, Kevin Durant? What is happening? 5 points? You only shoot 6 shots? I don't know if Kevin Durant's ever had a game in his career where he only shot 6 shots. What? And we still won. We won by 1 point. How did we win this game? What the hell? Okay, I'll take it. Detroit versus Cleveland. Okay, every series is 2-1, so this is very competitive. Max Strus drops 24 off the bench. Duncan Robinson 21. This is interesting. So I think at this point the Spurs need to make some adjustments. Let's see. I don't think Mason Plumlee plays. I think you lower this to a 9-man rotation and just play those guys. They lose another one. Wow. Hey, I'm not gonna lie though, this is kind of realistic. If the Spurs do make it, because I compare them to the OKC, right? I compare them to OKC. Because OKC had a very similar trajectory with the Spurs where they are the 1 seed their first year as a contender, and they lose in the second round to the Dallas Mavericks. I feel like that might be what happens to the Spurs this season, is that they show out in the first round, but then the second round they face a team like the Timberwolves who are playoff experienced, and they get rattled. I feel like that's a pretty realistic outcome. Hawks Sixers, wow, Philly without Joel Embiid. Shout out to the Sixers for this playoff run. They won by 30 with no Joel Embiid. Trenton Watford, 18. He's averaging 17 points. Bro, hold on, give him more minutes. The hell? Trenton Watford needs to be playing every minute. Trenton Watford out there. Screw Dominic Barlow. Get Trenton Watford some more minutes. Shoot, start him for all I care. Put Paul George at the 3. Okay. Next one is probably OKC. And OKC ties it up. Kevin Durant has a kind of a bounce back game with 22. 35. There's J-Dub. J-Dub is coming to play. I think the shot tendency thing worked because now he's shooting 21 points. Or 21 shots. Why did I do this to myself? I don't know. But I'm a fair creator. Detroit's up 3-1. James Harden 20. 29, 7, and 10. Toby Harris, 24. Dennis Jenkins was another guy I had to adjust the shot tendency of. He drops 24. Okay. All right, San Antonio. San Antonio. Here we go. Down 3-1. Can Wembanyama and company overcome a 3-1 lead? Ooh, this is a close one. This might be the first. I hadn't had a chance to jump into anything, and it looks like that's going to continue to be the trend. So San Antonio, 25 and 21 for Wemby, 32 and 8 for Randall. Where's Ant? First really bad game of the playoffs for him, only 17 points. Philadelphia and Philly. Wow. I mean, this is a very low scoring game. 17 was the most points. But everyone came to play. Trenton Watford's continuing to play well. Wow. Hawks, look at that fourth quarter. 12 points. They went completely ice cold. Okay, they're down 3-2 to the 7-seeded Sixers. Are we getting a play-in team in the Eastern Conference Finals? Now we're going to OKC in Houston, and OKC wins Game 6, and it's starting to get to where we thought this series was going to go. Kevin went another bad game, 18 points. Şengün did his thing, but only 3 rebounds. Yeah, this is looking like the end for the Rockets, to be honest with you. I'm going to make some... oh, Kevin's injured. Huh. That kind of explains a lot. We're running an 8-man rotation. Those guys are not entering the thing. What the heck? Who's that? That is not what JD's hair looks like anymore. Josh averaging 5. I'm good. Aaron Holiday, I think you're actually playing pretty well, but I think we're going to be running this not 8-man rotation. Okay. Detroit, are they going to take care of business? They do, and the Cleveland Cavaliers have been... Whoa! I did not mean to do that. I meant to click box score, and I accidentally clicked simulate round. Ugh, great. I mean, it didn't really do as much. I mean, Philly beat, holy shit, whoa! 64 in a closeout game for Tyrese Maxey. Just completely out of nowhere. Whoa. Okay, 64 points. That's like, is that like top 3 all time in oh, it's not gonna show me. Oh, yes, it will. League history. I think that's here, right? Or I think you're looking in the wrong place. No, it's probably in NBA records. NBA records, playoff points, game playoff. No, he set the NBA record for total points in the game. My mind thought it was 69 by Michael Jordan. Tyrese Maxey just set an NBA record for most points in the game. That's crazy. He's 5th all time in field goals made, 4th in 3-pointers made. This is not what I thought was going to happen. And a closeout game at that. So, wow. Okay. Wow. Meanwhile, I missed that the Spurs forced the Game 7. So now the Timberwolves are a game away from blowing a 3-1 lead. So I was saying all this stuff about how they had playoff experience and all that. They might blow a 3-1 lead. All right, the only thing I didn't simulate was this OKC game, and Chet's back. Great. So now they are at full strength. Well, no Lou Dort, but yeah. So now OKC's at full strength. Just get it out of the way. I mean, we are in Houston, so we may be able to force a Game 7, but I'm not holding my breath. We should have took care of them whenever they were injured. But hey, I mean, it's looking kind of nice. We're up by 1. We're up by 2. It's a tie game with 2 minutes left. I think I'm finally going to jump into a game. All right, first time we jumped into a game during this entire simulation. Okay. Get to watch Rockets play. It's as infuriating as it is in real life. So there's Kevin Durant. Let's check the stats real quick. Is he having another dookie game? Yes, he only has 13 points. Luckily, Şengün is tearing his weight with 30. 24 for Jabari, 14 for Reed, but 13 points, Kevin. I know you're injured. What is his injury? His injury must be like really bothering him. Pinched nerve in the back. That actually sounds bad, actually.
Now here's Durant.
All right. Kevin Durant guarded by Joe. Jabari with the screen. Kevin Durant drives. Kevin Durant makes a layup. Okay, I guess I just needed to start watching. I guess he's like, all right, Marcus is watching now. Now I'm gonna be aggressive. Tari Houston's about to check in. Shea guarded by Reed. I do not like this whatsoever. Shea getting to the paint really easily. Back to Joe. Back to Shea. Guarded by Reed. Shea at the free throw line. Shea any minute can just drive right past Reed. I can already tell. Backing in. You might need a double team here. I don't trust this. I don't trust this at all. And yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Only 23 points for Shea though. Durant bringing the ball up. He's guarded by Joe. Durant's also tired. Durant drives. Why is Durant being, I guess, simulation Durant isn't like that aggressive, I guess. Reed now guarded by Joe. Reed drive. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, Reed Shepherd. What a move. Reed dunks it home. We've hit 14 more. What is this? We've hit 14 more shots than the Thunder have. What the heck? Okay, AJ Mitchell. Hartenstein is wide open. Doesn't see him. Shea shoots a shot over Reed. Good defense. Oh my gosh, what a it's off Şengün though, but that would have been a really big rebound from Hartenstein. So Şengün might have saved the layup there. So Hartenstein bringing the ball in over to Cason Wallace, being guarded by Kevin Durant. Cason getting the screen from Hartenstein. Cason drives. Cason gets to Hartenstein. He drops it. Oh my goodness, looking like me in high school, dropping a pass. Ooh, okay, so now the Rockets are up by 2 with 40 seconds left.
Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Kevin Durant with Cason Wallace on it. It's a pretty bad matchup, but Cason is kind of smaller. Kevin Durant is tired though. Over to Jabari being guarded by Chet Holmgren. Over to Şengün. Over to Durant. Durant had a little bit of separation, but Kevin Durant drives 2. Kevin Durant pulls away, misses. Chet Holmgren's rebound, they call timeout. So they have 18 seconds. 18 seconds for the Thunder to do something. Whew, okay. My heart cannot. If this happens in real life, my heart is like, oh. Anyway, Cason Wallace with Kevin Durant on him. I don't know why they're playing through Cason Wallace and not through Shea. Why does Cason Wallace have the ball? Cason gets a screen from Hartenstein over to Shea. Shea with 2. Shea over Reed, misses it, and the Rockets force a Game 7. Oh my goodness, against the full-strength Thunder. Wow, what a game! What a win for Houston. I'd be screaming at the top of my lungs right now. If we force a Game 7 against the Thunder, I would be screaming. So let's go. So we got a Game 7. So we have 2 Game 7s, and we have Eastern Conference Finals. I don't think anyone's predicting Detroit and Philadelphia. I don't think anyone's predicting that. But yeah, Game 7 between the Timberwolves. I think. Okay, well I did it with the Spurs, so I'm gonna do it with the Timberwolves. We're gonna make some adjustments. Rudy Gobert is angry for some reason. Now they want to start Naz Reid. I don't think that's realistic. I don't think Mike Conley needs to play. We're going to run an 8-man rotation. Honestly, I think Ant needs to play all the minutes. And then Spurs, I think, okay, Wim's already playing 38 minutes. They're already at a 9-man. Do they run an 8-man? Do they need Luke Cornett? I'm going to keep it at 9-man. All right, Game 7 over here. Kelly Oubre is fully healed. Was he is that a really bad injury? I guess it was. Not bad, Kel. So Kelly is actually starting. I've been neglecting him. My apologies, Kelly Olynyk. Okay. Getting ready for their Eastern Conference Finals, which no one predicted. Okay. So, Spurs versus Timberwolves. I'd like to jump into this one, to be honest. 10-point game. Oh, the Spurs absolutely hunkered down there at the beginning of the fourth quarter. But it looks like they're going to take care of business here. And 18-point game, and the Minnesota have been eliminated, and the San Antonio Spurs are moving on to the Western Conference Finals. Whew, okay, Julius Randle just 29, but Ant 6 of 17 from the field. And yeah, so for the first time in 3 seasons, the Timberwolves are not in the Western Conference Finals. All right, Thunder Rockets. I think I need to make adjustments for both teams. I think they run an 8-man rotation. And then the Rockets, I think we're already at an 8-man rotation, I think. Yeah, so they're already at an 8-man rotation. Oh, Steven Adams is back. That's not realistic. Also, I don't know why we have 2 centers come off the bench. Give those minutes to... We need a backup point guard, so give it to Aaron Holiday. All right. Game 7. Let's go. Come on, Rockets. Oh, my gosh. If the Rockets win this game, dude. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Dude, this is so... Oh, my gosh. I'm literally, like, thinking how I would react if this were the case in real life. Oh, my gosh. We're up by 6 with 5 minutes left. Up by 6 with 5 minutes left. 5. Oh, my gosh. 5-point game with 2 minutes. Oh, my gosh. Are we going to pull this off in Oklahoma City? 2-point game. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. We got to jump in. I don't know why I was prolonging that so long. Okay. Game 7 in Oklahoma City. Come on, Rocket. You can do it. You can do it. What's the story of the game right now? 40 for Shea, 16 for Chet. Oh, on here, Durant has 20. Şengün has low-key been the savior of the playoffs so far. He's been consistently putting up more than 20, unlike Kevin. Tari has 15. Reed, shout out to him too. He's also been putting up some stats. Okay. Şengün gets it into Shepherd. They need to take their time here.
SGA covering.
I don't like the matchup, Shea versus Shepherd. Ooh, oh my god, no! Oh my gosh, that was such a good idea, but he throws it too soft, and Chet picks it off over to Joe. Joe, wide open 3, no! He missed it, oh my gosh, Şengün the rebound. Okay, they're not fouling. Okay, stop. Okay, just hold on to the ball. Hold on to the ball, Reed. Hold on to the ball. Okay. Just take it all the way down. No need, no, Reed, stop. Okay. Reed. Oh my gosh, Shepherd, this guy's shit. We're up by 4. Oh my gosh. Reed Shepherd, I love you, Reed Shepherd. Oh my gosh. That would literally be my reaction if this happened in real life, by the way. Except I'd probably be a little louder and I'd be standing up. Okay, we're up by 4 with 7 seconds left. So as long as we don't foul a 3-point shooter, I think we should be cool. Why aren't they going faster? Chet, don't foul Shane. Oh my gosh, almost fouled him. We're moving on to the Western Conference Finals. What? Oh my goodness, the Houston Rockets are in the Western Conference Finals. Just like in Kenny's video. Oh my gosh, what? What? Dude, if this were to happen, because here's the thing. When we beat them, like, we won those 2 games when they were at full strength. Like, the beginning of the series, like, they blew us out without Shea or Holmgren. And then, like, they get Shea back, and we win game 2. And then game 3 happens, and we also win. And then I believe game 4 is when they got, no, they still didn't have Shea, but then they beat us. And then, I think this is when they finally got, no. So they got Chet back game 6. So they lost both games with Chet against us. Wow. Hey, man, if the Rockets were to do that in real life, and hey, I did not rig this whatsoever. Wow, okay. So now we have a San Antonio, Houston, a Battle of Texas Western Conference Finals. This would be insane because I'm a Rockets fan and I work for a San Antonio news station. If this were to happen, my worlds would collide and that would be probably the most hectic week of my life. Covering this. Wow, okay, anyway, and then Detroit, Philly. No, I'm not gonna say that. Okay, I need to adjust some lineups now. I think we would go back to a 9-man rotation because I think we need some big men in the game. I mean, Steven Adams is not going to be back, I'm sorry to say. Just give those minutes to Aaron Holiday. Aaron Holiday's at the 2? What the heck? Spurs, let's see. You are running a 9-man rotation. That's cool with me. And then the Pistons. I don't even think I've needed to touch the Pistons. They've been probably the most, like, unhectic team there is so far. Yeah, I didn't even have to touch them. And then 76ers. I mean, we'll see. I mean, no Embiid against this team. I think Jalen Duren might have a field day. All right, game 1. Detroit wins game 1. Not even a great game for anyone, but they obliterate the Sixers. Maxey couldn't score 64 this game. This one, Spurs win game 1 by 18. That's the thing. The Rockets were, the last time they played the Spurs in real life, that was not pretty. 27 for Kevin. Next game here, Clint Capella gets injured. I wish we had, I wish I could say we have Steven Adams, but we do not. That is not realistic. Oh, we do not have a backup big man. This would be really bad. And I'm not cheating. This is how you know I'm not cheating. Jeff Green is going to have to play backup center minutes. Jeff Green in 2026 is going to have to play backup center minutes. Game 2, Detroit wins game 2. Another good game from Cade. Kevin Durant is fully healthy, but we lose game 2. They dominated us by 30. This might be the end for us. This might be the end. Kevin, 11 points. Kevin, 11. Detroit, oh gosh, it might be the end for Philly. Maxey drops 38, but then they lose by 2, but 33 for Cade. Might be the end. San Antonio versus Houston, up 3-0. We hadn't even been close. We lost by 11. Kevin Durant finally showed up, but to no avail. At this point, we are going to be running a 9-man rotation. Sorry, Jeff. Get out of rotation. Şengün, you're just gonna have to be. Yeah. And then the 76ers, I don't even know. I guess you run an 8-man rotation as well, but yeah, it's not looking good for either team. Philly, they do win by 1 point in Game 5, so there's that. Maxey's not quitting. Is this where the Rockets' the season ends? Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. If this is how the Rockets end, I would be fine. I wouldn't be too upset. If we got swept to the Spurs, like, hey, I've been watching the Spurs all season. That is a very, very good basketball team. The fact that we beat the Thunder is good enough for me, honestly. Wemby's playing very well in the playoffs, by the way. He's only shooting 30% from 3, but like everything else is looking really good. And then Detroit. Okay. So Wemby, Western Conference MVP, Eastern Conference MVP goes to Cade. Philly, I mean, it was just the end of the road. Oh my gosh, Detroit dropped 161. My goodness gracious. Jeez. So we're getting a Detroit San Antonio Finals, a rematch of the 2004, I believe, NBA Finals. Let's see what happens. Game 1, should I simcast each one? We're gonna simcast each one. Detroit's up here. And then, but San Antonio, wouldn't San Antonio have home court? Because San Antonio definitely finished with a better record than the Pistons. I guess because the Pistons are a 1 seed, they get home court advantage. This is a close game. This is a very close game. 2-point game with 132 left. I'm hopping in. Is this a realistic finals? I don't know, because both teams lack playoff experience. The Pistons have playoff experience from last season, but like, all in all, these are two very young teams. Anyway, Castle with the ball against Dennis Jenkins, over to Wemby. This is the first time we've jumped into a Spurs game. Wemby with Jalen Duren on him. Passes to Keldon Johnson. Keldon with a star on him. Back to Wemby. Wemby rise. Wemby. Oh my goodness gracious! What a shot! Wow. That's Victor Wembanyama for you. Cade Cunningham brings the ball up the court. Oh my gosh! He goes right past Dylan Harper. Shoots up a shot and makes it. Wow. Okay, Dylan Harper bringing the ball up the court now. I don't know where De'Aaron Fox is. Oh goodness! Harper, the rookie, in the finals. Back to Castle in his second season in the finals. Castle being guarded by Dennis Jenkins, getting a screen from Wemby. Castle drives. Castle throws the ball away. Tobias Harris gets it. Tobias, does he have numbers? He finds a SAR. Pull up jump shot. What the hell? But Jalen Duren's right there. And he puts it back in. I don't know what the hell Ausar Thompson was doing, but Jalen Duren cleaned up his mess. Okay, Wemby over to Castle. Castle bring the ball up against Dennis Jenkins. That's Castle. Gets the screen from Wemby. 25 seconds left. Castle. Oh, Wemby wide open. Wemby dunks it home. Up by 2. 22 seconds left. Perfectly executed by possibly the Spurs' 2 best players. Where's De'Aaron Fox? Did he foul out? De'Aaron Fox, he hasn't fouled out, but he's not playing well. 12 and 8, 14 field goal attempts. Like, not great. But okay. So Wemby's playing well, 27, 12, 7, and then 8 blocks. This is one of the best defensive performances in NBA Finals history. And Cade, ooh, bad game from Cade. 6 of 16 from the field. Ooh, okay. Okay. All right, 22 seconds left. They should go fast, but 2K normally doesn't go fast in these situations. De'Aaron Fox is back in the game. Cade drives. Cade, what the hell? He tries to get to Duncan Robinson. I don't know why he's doing a flashy pass in this situation, but I digress. They're doubling. Asar's wide open, but Duncan Robinson shoots free. He misses. Champagnie with the rebound, and Champagnie is going to the free throw line to potentially ice the game here if he makes both. Champagnie makes the first. Champagnie, ooh, makes the second. Pistons have no timeout. 7 seconds left. 4 down by 4. Cade Cunningham brings the ball up the court. Down to 3. Ausar Thompson for 3. He nailed it. But I don't, unless, I mean, I guess it's not impossible for something to happen, but, oh no. Yeah, they called a timeout. Yeah, no, never mind. They would need to steal it and, yeah, no. Yeah, they didn't have a chance. So, wow. Okay, so the Spurs are up 2-0 in the NBA Finals against the Detroit Pistons. I can see this happening. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can see this happening. I can see Detroit not being ready. But hey, as soon as I say that, Detroit is up to a very good start. And they end up winning game 3. So the road team has won each game so far. Dennis Jenkins, 27 points. Wemby's continuing to play well, 24-14. 8 turnovers though. That's a lot. That's a lot of turnovers. And then, okay, next game in San Antonio. It seems that the road team has had the advantage each game so far. So it's almost as if the other team has home court advantage, if that makes sense. This one's going back and forth. I'm gonna wait till there's 2 minutes left. Okay, there's 2 minutes left. Spurs up 135 to 140. I'm sorry, 135 to 134. Let's see what the story of the game is right now. Fox 27, 26 for Wemby, 23 for Cade, but 23 for Duncan Robinson. He's going crazy. 3 3-pointers. Dennis Jenkins is at 4 3-pointers. Wemby is at 4. Okay. Ron Holland to bring the ball in. He gets into Cade. Cunningham gets all the way to the rim. Nice shot from Cade Cunningham over De'Aaron Fox. So they take the lead here. They need to win, to not go down. Oh my gosh. De'Aaron gets over to Castle. Castle with a long 2. He misses, and Duran gets a rebound over Wemby, over Duncan. On the Pistons, I'm not going fast. This is a Cade. Cade's being guarded by Castle. Cade drives. Cade with Castle on him. Cade shoots it up. Misses. Duran's right there though. Duran over Cunningham. Wide open shot. Cunningham makes it. And that's a 3-point lead for the Detroit Pistons as De'Aaron Fox brings the ball up the court. Being guarded by Cade. Okay, Fox drives. Fox, he had, oh my God, what is that? Wemby's right there. Wemby puts it back in. I think Fox kind of threw that up there knowing Wemby was like under the rim. That was kind of a smart shot and a unintentionally smart shot. Cade drives against double team. I don't know why he would double team off of Duncan Robinson though. Cade drives with De'Aaron on him. Cade driving. Double team. Duran's wide open under the rim. Oh my goodness. Wemby with great defense. He didn't block the shot, but he definitely affected it. Keldon Johnson with Duncan Robinson on him. I see Wemby. Ooh, they're not giving it to him, though. Fox drives. Fox. Yo, that should have been an and one. De'Aaron Fox with 24 seconds left. He is cold-blooded against a great defender in Cade Cunningham. As the Spurs are up by 1. This is a great game. This is a huge game for the series. Because either the Spurs are going up 3-1 and it's kind of lights out, or it's the Pistons tying the series up and it being anyone's series. So Cade drives. I would post stuff on Cade. De'Aaron looks so small. 17 seconds left. Cade, they double teamed. That was a good double team though. They're getting the dirt. I don't like that. I don't like that idea. Yeah, no. What is that? That was Wemby's easiest block of his life. So Stephon Castle's to the free throw line, and he misses the first. Steph Castle, if I'm not mistaken, he's been struggling, but he's had a good game here. He's only averaging 16. I also upped his shot tendency. But oof, this free throw. He with 7.5 seconds left, no timeouts. Oh my gosh, he missed both. Jalen Duren over to Cunningham. 4, no timeout. 3, 2. Cade with a solid look. Oh, imagine that win in. Imagine that win in to win game 4. And Steph Castle is I mean, if Detroit had a timeout, man, oh my goodness. But the Spurs go up 3-1. Wow. Okay. Okay. That's huge. That shot could have changed the whole outcome of that series. Because now the Spurs just need one more game. Detroit's in desperation mode now. I think at this point they run an 8-man rotation. This is the first time I've had to touch their lineup. Sorry, Javonte Green, but yeah, we're lowering that to 8. Game 5. Dylan Harper gets injured. Interesting. Okay. I think they run an 8-man rotation too. I don't want Mason Plumlee playing. Yeah. Okay. Dylan Harper's a huge loss. Three-point game with a minute left, we're jumping in. The Spurs could end it right here, overcoming a double-digit lead. Okay. What's the story of the game here? 46 for Cade. 33 for Wemby. 31 for Castle. Castle's having a great game. But 46 for Cade. Cade, if you drop 46 in an elimination game and you lose, I'd be like, y'all, come on, what else do I have to do? All right, Cade being guarded by Fox. They're up 3, so they don't need to rush here. Over to Thompson. Cunningham drives on Fox. Cunningham's trying to get past Fox. He's being double teamed by Harrison Barnes. It's over to Jenkins. Back to Thompson. 3, 2, 1. That's the guy you want the ball in the hands of if you're the Spurs. Harrison Barnes with the rebound. 39 seconds left. We get it over to Castle. Castle drives. Castle has the lane. Castle shoots. And he misses, but Wemby's right there. Wemby. Easy layup. Okay, only down 1 now. You would like a 3-pointer if you were the Spurs, but I think you take that as well. Duren gets it into Cade. Are they going to foul here? No, they're not. They're going to play it out. It's a 6-second shot. 6 seconds. Cunningham drives. Cunningham, I don't know why he's... You don't need to rush, Cade. You don't need to rush. But he does anyway, and he gets a layup. That was low-key kind of risky, but he was able to get to the rim. Yeah. 48 points for Cade, by the way. He also just broke the record for the Pistons playoff game scoring. Guys like this heard. Or guys like I see. Oh, Devin Vassell wide open. Oh my goodness gracious. He hits the 3 to tie the game. Oh my goodness. What a play. What a play. Like right out of the timeout. Wow. He was being guarded by Sarr. And then there's not even... Oh, yeah, there is this... Oh, Sarr just got freaking glitched. Because this is not something Sarr would ever do. This is just a glitch in the system. Yeah, I don't know why Sarr gets teleported over there. Because that doesn't make any sense physically. And considering Sarr is one of, if not the smartest defender in the league, that's not something he would ever do. So Vassell gets a wide open 3 here and ties the game up in the NBA Finals. Huge shot from Devin Vassell, who has 22 at this point. Okay. How much time's left? 16 seconds. If I'm the Pistons, I'm holding this to the very end of the shot clock or game clock. Sarr gets it into Cade. No need to rush. Can Cade get his 50th point of the game here? That's the question. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Cade for the win. Misses, and we're going to overtime. That was not a good look. That was good defense from De'Aaron. It was just an isolation play. Like that, not a great Not a great last possession, but at least you don't give the Spurs a possession. You know what I mean?
Neither team giving an inch in this one.
All right, overtime in the finals. We'll take it. We'll take it. We're not going to watch the whole thing, but we'll go to it, and it's about 2 minutes left again. Okay, 2-point game. Duran's bringing the ball in. Pistons are up 2 and a minute 50 left. Cade gets a wide open look over Wemby. Cade misses, and De'Aaron Fox with the rebound. That would have been huge. That would put him up by 5. De'Aaron drives. De'Aaron, good defense by Cade, and Cade blocks it. Has Cade has 50 yet? He does. Cade has 50 and a block. Oh my goodness, one of the best finals performances of all time, and a closeout game at that. So Barnes bringing the ball in. Barnes over to Wemby. Wemby being guarded by Duran over to Fox. Fox gets the screen. Fox had a little bit of a drive, gets to the Wemby. Wemby gets it, and yes, Wemby lays it in, and it's a tie game. 40 for Wemby. Can Wemby score 40 in a closeout game, or score 40 in the last game of the playoffs or finals? Cade just has De'Aaron on skates right now, but De'Aaron was able to recover. Cade has the length, and you just cannot guard him right now. That's 52 points for Cade Cunningham. He's on absolute hitter. He does not want this team to lose. He does not want the season to end. De'Aaron Fox, though, De'Aaron Fox is right past Cade, and that's the old De'Aaron Fox, the quick, foxy Fox that we saw in Sacramento for so many years. Cade Cunningham, though, are they going to just continue to swap buckets? Cade drives. Cade. Double team. He gets it to Tobias. Tobias lays it in, and then they have the lead. What a play from Tobias Harris, the veteran, in his first finals appearance. Okay. This has been a pretty good series. I kind of wish that the series was tied right now. De'Aaron Fox. It's been the Fox show here in overtime, at least from what we've seen. Fox is open, and he misses it. Jalen Duran with the rebound. He gets it to Tobias. Asar's wide open on the corner, but he doesn't give it to him. Tobias lays it in, and it's a 4-point game. Wow, Tobias Harris goes aggressive. I would have held on to the ball there, but he saw an open lane, and he took it. De'Aaron Fox drives. It's been nothing but ISO ball for both teams. No plays being ran. But De'Aaron Fox misses, and Duran with the rebound, and that might be it. I mean, De'Aaron Fox was just kind of forcing it there. I don't know if that was what you do when you have Victor Wembanyama on your team. Asar gets the ball into Cade. They're going to foul. Yeah, I don't know if that was the right thing for the Spurs to do. As Cade Cunningham now goes to the line, they're chanting MVP, and rightfully so. He has 55 now, I believe. 54. He has 54 points in the NBA Finals, solidifying himself as probably the best point guard in the East, at least. I think you put him over Brunson at this point. Barnes, they're down by 6. They're going to need 2 threes here. They get the Vassell, who are in overtime in the first place because of them, and Wemby puts it back in the dunk. Duran gets the ball into Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson, what's his free throw percentage? He is a 81% shooter in the playoffs, so he's pretty good. And no timeouts for San Antonio. They're up 3-1 and is in Detroit. Maybe they just want to win in San Antonio, and he misses the second free throw. Barnes with the rebound. 15 seconds left. They're going to have to go. And they throw it to Thompson, and that might be it. Ausar Thompson could miss 2 free throws, but, I mean, you're running out of time at this point. There's only 12 seconds left. Ausar Thompson at the free throw line, and he nails it. Swivels in. And second one is also in. So shout out to Ausar for making the free throws. This is a 7-point game. It is desperation mode right now for the Spurs. They get it to Wemby. They get it to Barnes. Wemby hasn't shot in like 4 minutes. Well, yes, he has. He had that putback. Fox misses. Duran with the rebound. And the Detroit Pistons have forced a game 6 as it is now 3-2. Now, the Spurs overcame a 3-1 deficit during this playoff run. But could they lose one? 42-13 and 2 blocks for Wemby. Great game. Castle at 35. So, but they weren't able to close it out. We're in a desperate Detroit team. Okay, game 6. Is this where the series ends? Can San Antonio win in San Antonio, or can the Detroit Pistons force a game 7? It is a 7-point game, 9-point game, 11-point game, 11-point game, 9-point game. It looks like the Spurs might pull it out, and I think they are. I think the Spurs are going to be your 2026 NBA Finals champions. I guess I'll go ahead and play this last. Devin Vassell, 30, by the way. Cunningham or Castle guarding Cunningham. I guess I'll play this out. How many does Wemby have? Wemby has a triple double. Shout out. Imagine he had 10. Imagine he had 10 blocks. No, he only has 2. De'Aaron Fox has more blocks than Wemby. What? That's a trivia nugget for you. As the longest tenured Spurs, Keldon Johnson has the ball. As the San Antonio Spurs have won the NBA championship in their very first playoff run as a team. In Wemby's first playoff run, his 3rd season, Stephon Castle's 2nd season, Dylan Harper's 1st season. He got injured, by the way. He didn't even get to play. And yeah, the San Antonio is City of Champions once again. I am freaking out because I am covering this as a reporter or a digital producer. I don't think it's really Nick Johnson shorter than David Bickerstaff. But yeah, Harrison Barnes gets his 2nd championship. De'Aaron gets his 1st. Carter Bryant gets a championship in his rookie year. Kelly Olynyk and Mason Plumlee get championships without even playing in the games. Yeah, the San Antonio Spurs. So this is, oh my gosh, look at that. Look how tall Wemby is. Jeez. And you already know who the Finals MVP is. Here's the thing, and I like I said, I cover the Spurs for a living. I don't know if this is actually what's going to happen. I would love it if it happened because, I mean, who doesn't want to cover NBA championship? Look at this. This freaking animation. What the heck? I mean, oh man. But like I said, these guys don't have any championship experience. Like none. Everyone in this picture doesn't have a single playoff game as of tonight. Like, you know? So it just historically, like we don't see teams in their first playoff runs win championships. We just don't. But is this team different? This team might be different, you know? I mean, we haven't seen a player like this. So we'll see. We'll see. So the San Antonio Spurs, San Antonio, when we grow and we grow, yeah, win the finals, and Victor Wembanyama wins Finals MVP. I think this is kind of realistic, other than the Rockets beating the Thunder. But given these circumstances, I feel like this might happen. Philly making the Eastern Conference Finals is a little crazy, especially without Joel Embiid, who I guess at this point still hasn't played in the conference finals, even though his team made it. But like I can see Detroit, especially if Boston has their trouble down here and Brunson gets injured for the Knicks, I can see Detroit just like completely dominating the East like they did. I mean, they lost 3 games in the Eastern Conference in total. So I can see that happening. And I can see San Antonio making a run. They overcame a 3-1 lead to Minnesota here. But yeah, I can see this happening. I feel like this might, I mean, take a picture of this. Could this happen? Who knows? But honestly, I don't know about the Rockets and Sixers, man. I don't have trust in my team. But if this were to happen, if we were to get swept by the Spurs and they were to win the championship, I don't think I would feel too hurt, even though it is the Spurs. Yeah. So, yeah, the San Antonio Spurs, according to 2K and me adjusting the shot tendencies, the San Antonio Spurs are going to win the NBA championship. Let's see if they're right.